starting isn't a new role for her, and I've an impact in a reserve role.
Broomfield is our umpire. The only time she first look there for Azurá Stevens.
Games ago that he's really needed Azurá, about 52%, and most importantly,
Melbourne. But Fonts.
Well, the turnovers and something turned the ball over about 25% of her position.
It'll be in 10 days on the road, 1-3 on a 4-game road trip. 5 games on the road, the longest road trip. Career high, her first shot.
And this is the first time in her career where she...
Oh, there's the baseline. Doesn't matter if she's a starter or reserve. She'll bring...
she has the green light.
Away in her first 2.
And that's these 2 dynamic rookie guards. Did a great job of getting in between the handoff off of that turnover. But Tosh Cloud, you said a 36% three-point rate, but she does not.
And over and back.
She's brilliant.
She's really interesting background. Another opportunity though, Malonga.
And this is a Seattle Storm team. They only have...
Again, playing on a minute restriction. The ball is playing the most minutes in the last game against Dallas.
And that's challenging if you're with how you use those minutes.
Johnson, watch Heidemann, too strong. But it's Elizabeth Williams. First.
Rebounds in this game. They have a definite size advantage in the league in offensive rebound.
No batteries? Batteries Plus are the experts in repair. Your local experts for batteries and more. Malonga coming off of ones in that game against Washington. Sides to penetrate.
When they have 3 or more passive field.
Crack these days.
Everything.
3+ passes, you're fit to move, right? From side to side.
Absolutely. That's them in rotation. That's the name of the game.
Pham, a really good post up against Stephen.
But right now, she's off to a real trip that Seattle's had.
Baseline out of bounds attempt here. Pham actually is tied for the most minutes. And Malonga front court. They're long, but they're young. But Johnson from about 17, if you're a Storm fan.
Well, it's a great sign for 1 points a game, and their losses.
Now it's the rookie show.
Key class in the WNBA has to be.
Right? Yeah.
The 7,000 kids excited. This is what you cannot find that, and you bring it to train.
Baby Shark's still relevant, and it is. Our producer references it already. Same results in Chicago up by.
Playing a little bit upon her return, 10% from behind the arc. The last 5.
Finger roll finish for the reverse. Spin move. She draws the foul.
You're going to get from Elizabeth Williams. She's not your good when they're able to get her off the move.
Whatever the moment, never ordinary. You had mentioned reserve coming off the bench this year. Seattle. We talk about Pham and Malonga here today. Jaquez launches it short. Jaquez 3-pointer again on the whip. But a little too much contact.
Person thing. This is a collective issue. When you are used, sedation and that doubt starts to creep.
Is that the Sky have played. That's a 6 the clutch games, and we're talking about a game with it. Pham takes the 30
fourth quarter points to Dallas. Dallas defense in the 4th quarter.
And she's a perfect 3. Will take it, but her toe is on the line. It's a long.
Don't want to go away from what got you the paint. They have a definite size advantage again.
That's a defending Pham right now. She's getting the baseline too.
Great pickup.
There she is. Well, they had that double-digit advantage. Steph Dolson, the old Chicago there. Ball's loose. Stevens. And Stevens knocked away.
I know there's no better passer to another,
says the post coach. 3-pointer in Chicago back in 2019.
The minutes a game wasn't a good fit for her. Down 3 pointers.
Jaquez, that's a. And Samuelson.
It's very cute.
Can't corral it. It's another turn.
Gabriela Jaquez is, as we talk about, so versatile. She can shoot the 3 on that last bucket.
Pick.
5 as well.
Trying to penetrate against Sheldon, pulls up.
Offensively, Lisa, these teams are kind of mirrored now. Can space out, shoot the 3. Seattle waited too late to drive this last drive by Azare. She's impeding her move, and that's that freedom.
Aki fires, can't hit that time. Seconds. Now 7. Maybe, oh, potty bucket and one.
The general and Chloe finishing pickup this was for Chicago.
Almost there. It's right where the cameras are. Melbourne. This is brought to you by Magellan Corporation. You get a little bit on the inside of their warm-ups. And
you know what I love about JC Sheldon when she's mic'd? Every single person.
That's a tough two to try to declare. And Malonga with another before that one. Melbourne with the takeaway, finding.
So they have 7 second chance points.
Sydney Taylor.
Self-induced. So rebounding and taking care of the ball.
It needs her to do is knock down those distant shots.
That's a chance to set up. She sees
Zaya Cook, pass deflected. Let's check in.
That was one of the things that head coach Tyler in the first quarter. In the second one, he wants a lot of ball reversals. He said that's going to help.
Back a 3-pointer and then the 2-pointer.
Go in, and then that kind of gives. She's the only player on this Sky. And this is what I mean with the ball sticking with her where she's off balance. That's, I think, when she's.
Got to understand your personnel. All herself blew past everyone.
They say a 3-level score. That's exact. And then getting to the rim.
Deflected that pass out to Cook as a wild ball coming.
Like, to me, Lisa's one body on the now that are fighting for their teams is incredibly important.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these approach the All-Star break. You've got both of these teams have shown it over. Samuelson was waiting for. Well, across the court, calls the reach-in foul.
They could have called it.
Williams had a look at it on the turn.
A tougher shot than she needed to.
Johnson, finger roll finish.
It's the spacing of Seattle.
Flau'jae Johnson is the first to double figures. And Seattle wins versus losses. And Hooping for an and one chance. Across the league. Minnesota. You know, it's always interesting when they have a time zone because it's like, what?
And they've been out here, so it's just an hour time difference than what they're used.
1 for 4 going into these free throws. Online or on the Illinois Lottery app now for a chick.
Done with her second year. She is all.
Yeah, the youngest. He had that double-double against Washington, 10 points. Asha Cloud, who finds Stevens. Oh, beautifully done with the lefty finish.
With the length and the shot blocking ability.
There. Heidemann a little bit cold at miss.
And a league in defensive rating.
Now 13 points. Stevens has 11. Johnson adding to it though, already with 12.
She's that we're seeing going back and forth. The youth is just outstanding.
Score, but she's actually the best all the way to Pham for 2. Cloud bounce pass, Stevens.
Gotten better and better and better since her shot wasn't falling. She was still rebounding. Her rebounding was outstanding.
Delayed foul call against Bibby on the
denied. Hoping that Randy Richards.
Samuelson.
If you're guarding her, and Chloe Bibby's a 3-point off.
Cloud, backdoor cut. Active here by Seattle. Speaking of active hands, hot take foul.
Smart. You see how Taylor gets fouled. Look at her go.
Taylor's actually the leading scorer points per game. Putting forth a brilliant game here so far. Sloot again playing the minute section. Wow, chop. Give Cloud a tap on the head. Camp Day, and it's the most color t-shirts, the pink t-shirts, the red t-shirt. To Pham, as Steve.
She has that perfect combination of the chance to watch her warm up. How strong.
Some very modest numbers here in the first half. 1 assist just for Courtney Vandersloot's staff. Pham from straight away. For Pham. Average about 15 per game.
How young Awa Pham is. for Seattle in the draft. It's about 35% from behind the arc. To be able to do both of those things. You're talking about all these rookies. These young ones can.
Ray Stevens, 18 points here in the first. And back to Fob. She'll take that. Play. Sloot leading the break. As it look here, she'll have free throws. Hey, all you got to do is just track her minute. Well, she played 20 minutes.
Move by Flage.
So, in amongst the trees.
And you talk about that for 10 minutes.
Start her in the second half of the third quarter with it up. The recipient from the Sloot dive. Portland game where they set all kinds of records. They had so maybe the second half maybe it'll open. And
it's a great job by Jade Melvin, and that's warp speed. When she goes, she's making basket cuts. It's hard to.
And Melvin is averaging career high steals per game. Hey, again, no Skylar Diggins for the fourth straight.
That's only their second of the game for sure.
The post-to-post feed, tandem finish. So she never has before.
And in her career.
It's in a single season. She's never done that. Putting up.
In the audience tonight, amongst.
Now the takeaway. Here's Johnson. Malonga. Let's check in with Kalia Butler.
At halftime, and he said what he liked. One made field goal attempts this half. They really want to get back to her right hand a lot in this game, wanting to make paint. For example, here, keeping the.
It's a long list.
Right, that's right. But Kalia said it. Secret that they're at their best when they're moving the assist rate in that first half.
Williams, a jump hook won't fall. Wasn't even looking at her. Battle.
This afternoon, Lisa, they're going to.
Vandersloot's first field goal of. They've done it both with her on the mid. Guy nearly forcing another turnover.
Well, and needing to get it done with their quarter points more per game than their average.
Malonga got a piece. Cut. And then the quick kick out. 2 of 7 shooting. And averaging about 25 to 20 here today. William. And Melvin was asking for.
This embodies what I'm talking about. When 3 Chicago defenders shot and able to contest and
defensively. Melvin has picked up her third, and Malonga also have 3. Johnson, 2-player game.
Chemistry already. The give and go action like you just saw.
Only the 1 free throw going into these free throws, and Otto could hope he's safe. Visit really good rebounding guard. In terms of the rookies, rebounding
over 7 rebounds a game.
Bibby getting some early third quarter. Picked up as on a developmental contract. 15 minutes. She'll get some time. We knew that.
She clearly understands her role. She's an older, younger player, if that makes sense.
Cloud to take. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Stevens, a 3-point make of the day.
Passes. That's a perfect example of that, Lisa, and then finding the open player.
Malonga, lots to be impressed with that move. Right on target, too. That looked good. Largest lead has been 14.
And a lot of long jumpers or 3. Thing that Malonga did a lot of last season.
Points the old-fashioned way.
Wasting any time. She said, of every opportunity I get.
I said it for you. Bibby makes double figures, played 14 minutes. And with Koulibaly was signed to a state. Her 20.
You see Seattle is going
out. It's like they played the whole season together.
I mean, sure, that's the finding the holes in the zone by Chicago.
Rebound by Cloud. Finishing. Johnson. She's got another 20-point game.
When Seattle wins, she's averaging.
Foul call, they won't.
Zone is the backside, X5 spot like Pham is, and that's Chloe Bibby cutting to the basket.
Skylar Diggins is going to be your biggest cheerleader, but 3-point attempts that Chloe Bibby had at the end of the day gave her flowers for what you're going to play with confidence right now.
Love seeing her 4th straight game, but being a contributing points. She played a total of 4.
Like, how would you not? That Skylar says that's basketball related.
Cook at the bucket. Heidemann forced to kick it out to E. Will, took it away. Sheldon She gets Elizabeth Williams whistle for the foul.
The turnovers are an issue right now.
For your Chicago Sky, you Chicago men. Is the finish.
Is her off the ball.
Williams with a deflection. On that play.
Coast to coast.
Penetrating. Heidemann with the putback. She was ready. Points hasn't missed a shot. 4 for 4 from the field. Finish.
Her out here, she can slow things down.
Cook leaning in. 70
by Jeff Pagliacca, and that she was even an option.
There's a Bantam Buster on the B-Day. Waiting for her to get her. She did. Is unrivaled this pass. Elizabeth Williams. Natasha Cloud
has to be one of the best in the league at understands her strengths. She's really good.
Highlighted her as we came on the air. Taylor, who's
what Shimmy was talking about.
Next to shoot, Johnson pulls the trigger. She was in the middle of that sandwich.
Players right here, look at Fong at the same time for the same ball.
Sky forced a turnover. Here's still no points here in the second. And one chance.
Job of going back, and now they're going back to that formula. You have Dominique Malongo on the roll. Seattle has 46 paint points. They average this game knowing there's a chance. Camila
double 12 points, 10 rebounds. Franchise history to get. Bantam gets blocked. This is up the 3, drives instead.
And just something to keep an eye on. She's been trending the last few games. She has about 4.
Oh, she had to work for that one.
WNBA. Regardless if you're Taylor from getting to the rim when Napke missed. You saw her show the ball a little bit.
Puts the lead back up to double. Now feed from Fom.
To do is just go inside.
2 for the Sky. This ball. They have a cold timeout for you, brought to you by Revolution.
The action is still the same. You see Seattle
is on the clock too. Courtney Vander's likely waiting for that 4-minute mark. Up for the finish. The Sky taking their time. And Stevens has to put it up. And Sloot commits Johnson. That we're inside 5 minutes, the differential in clutch games. She'd been waiting to do that. She was
a shot out of a set, but
Payne and drawing the foul.
Don't give it Chicago. They have 10. It's what they do. They average 41.
Chicagoland in Northwest Indiana. Audi. She was scratched on game day for Seattle. Well, they get, most in the league, so they're looking for that. And Natasha.
Points. And I realize that with Camila Cardoso.
Scratched here for today. And my Forsberg is what it's back up to 23. 20-year-olds in Malonga and Fong. Now Chicago comes out and looks like. The play, here's Cloud. Being defended over to Cloud, 2 seconds on the shot. Couldn't get it off in time, and it's a shot clock.
I would think that would just be, you see they go back to their man.
Melvin changed the call. It will be Sky basketball. Cloud with the back down up against Melvin and Storm basketball. Now challenge at timeouts as we approach the 2-minute mark. Tosses it away. Firing, Cloud 9.
Those are the kind of threes that's inside-out action.
He hit the top 10 all-time mark and off the front of the rim.
Chicago played that perfectly, took that away.
28. She's 1 foot away. Melvin off to on the shot clock. Sloot's got to go. Gets a screen from Stevens. It's just what Courtney
And the general just did such a great, and then making the right pass. He just did such a great job of using a disadvantage. And then I actually am a little surprised that JC Group, she is one of the better defenders.
Idaman. Johnson, an offensive rebound. Back. And this is not the situation when you're trailing. There's her foul. An important free throw here. Full timeout call.